Hello, my fellow scientists, students, and teachers. I would like to thank you for having me at this year's Science Evolution Conference. For my evolution presentation, it will be broken down into 5 main parts. The first part being what evolution is and what survival is. I'll be explaining what that is. Second, I will be talking about survival to the fittest. Third, I will talk about Charles Darwin and his theory about evolution. Fourth, I will talk about how we evolved from Neanderthals into humans. And then lastly, I will talk about the potential evolutions for humans in the future. So in order for me to teach you about evolution, survival, how survival ties back into evolution, we're going to need to look at the definitions of survival and evolution first. So for evolution, it's classified as, for grade 11s, as the process of biological change over time based on the relationships between species and their environment. For survival, it's classified as a state or fact of continuing to live or exist, typically in spite of an accident, ordeal, or difficult circumstance. I will give examples of this later on in the presentation. So for our second topic, we're going to be talking about survival of the fittest, or also known as natural selection. So imagine I'm in a forest, right? There are 2 birds and 1 worm. In order for these birds to survive and create new offspring, they need to eat this worm. So these 2 birds are going to fight for this worm to eat. One of the birds is going to adapt and use its talons to kill the other bird, or to pick up and take the worm away so it can eat it by itself. The bird who gets the worm is going to be able to eat the worm, live, create offspring. The other bird who didn't get the worm, they're sadly going to die out. Their species is no longer going to exist. And this is an example of natural selection. The definition of natural selection is a process whereby organisms better adapted to their environment tend to survive and produce more offspring.